Hello, gorgeous folks. Welcome back to Moon Life Astro. This is Darice, where we discuss on this channel astrology, planning, productivity, and basically how to move in rhythm with the natural cycles of nature. I feel like that's ultimately what astrology is teaching me, and I like to share that with others as well. And so this upcoming weekend, we actually have some pretty cool transits. We have the North Node in Pisces and Mars trining Neptune. What does that mean for us? I think it's an opportunity for us to learn how to base our actions on our intuition. Basically, the cosmos this weekend is giving us a deeper sense of purpose and inspired action. We have two really powerful transits, that North Node entering Pisces and Mars trining Neptune. So now, whether you're an entrepreneur or a spiritual seeker or something looking for more clarity, these astrological transits, they're going to help provide us with basically a roadmap for how to use our intuition as a way to guide our action. The North Node in Pisces, that's actually a really big shift. It's been in Aries for quite some time, moving into Pisces, the nodes, the North Node, the South nodes, they're considered the nodes of fate, how it guides the directions of our life. The North Node is really about what you're seeking to express, what you're seeking to learn, what is your soul's purpose and path. So it transitioning out of Aries into Pisces is actually a pretty big deal. And so I'll talk about that a little bit more as we get into it. Then we also then have Mars trining Neptune the day after on January 11th. And that's really nice because Mars is getting support from Neptune, which is basically helping us to have more harmony between inspired action and our creativity and our emotional flow. So now January 11th, the North Node moving into Pisces. Well, what does that mean? The North Node, like I said, it represents our soul's path and purpose. So when it moves into Pisces, it can shift that focus from the more practical aspects of Aries and this drive of get it done, get it done, get it done, into this more space of flow, creativity, surrender, faith, trusting the bigger picture. Neptune can be about the imagination and fantasy. Sometimes there is a tendency to check out. That can be the shadow aspect of Neptune. That's why sometimes Neptune is seen as ruling addictions, that kind of thing. But I tend to think of Neptune also as helping us access our subconscious, our unconscious longings. And I think with the North Node entering Pisces, it's going to create a space for us to feel the deeper calling of our souls, that deeper longing of our unconscious. So as the North Node is in Pisces, we're going to get to experience that. We're going to get to experience that. At least that's what my intuition is telling me. So how this may affect you, you might feel called to explore more intuitive or creative paths in your work, in your personal life. This could be an invitation to release being really rigid around how you approach your work. Maybe even release structures that feel too rigid or confining for you. And given that this is also happening against the backdrop of a Mars retrograde, where we're being asked to redo how we do work, maybe this is another call in that area to ask again, okay, am I being too uptight about how this should look, how this should feel? I think this is really an invitation to be just more open. And I think there might be some really magical breakthroughs for people this weekend in particular about how they think about their work, their business, their professional lives, or even just their soul's calling. That may be related to your work. It may not be. It just depends on how you see your soul's path unfolding. This could also be a good time to look at how you can incorporate more flow just into your daily life, your goals. Is there a way to set up your calendar or your structures where you have some flexibility? For example, for myself, I like to map out 2 or 3 main things I want to get done for the day. Like I usually like to have one main focus for each area of my life for a day. So the one thing I absolutely have to get done for my business, the one thing I absolutely have to get done for my personal life. And then the one thing I want to do that helps me express fun and creativity. So that one thing may just simply be to remember to take a dance break in the middle of the day, like just dance to one song for like 5 minutes. Like not every like big focus has to take a ton of time. My one focus for today, for example, was to record the videos for my YouTube channel, things like that. But I have flexibility around when and how much time that takes. Maybe that works for you, maybe that doesn't. That's just an example. Now, Mars trining Neptune on January 12th. Mars, the planet of action, our bravery, our courage, our initiative and drive. It gets to form this really supportive and harmonious trine to Neptune. Like I said, Neptune again is the planet of dreams, intuition, spirituality, spiritual seeking. So this energy, it blends assertive action with creativity and emotional depth, emotional resonance. So it makes it an ideal time for pursuing goals with purpose and passion. January 12th might be a really good day to actually, like, if you're thinking about in particular, maybe writing a book or designing a course, and maybe you're looking at doing some kind of creative project, that could be a really great day to look at outlining it or mapping it out at a different level, or even working on it for maybe just an hour or two, just to see what energy comes through, what breakthroughs you might have around that. Um, yeah, I just think it's going to be really exciting, fun energy. Uh, let's see what else is there. I wanted to say here real quick to check my notes. Yeah, in effect, just use this transit to maybe take just one action on a big goal, a passion goal, something that requires creativity or emotional intelligence. This could also be a good day to look at an approach to a healing practice that you've been looking at, maybe somatic work. It might be a good time to maybe do a yin yoga class or yoga nidra class, since it is a Sunday. I know a lot of studios tend to have yoga nidra on a Sunday, which is a very deep, relaxing yoga meditation practice. There are also YouTube channels where you can look up a yoga nidra class. So this Sunday might be a great day for that sort of thing. You could do that as well. Maybe there's a painting class that day or some kind of spiritual workshop, either the 11th or the 12th. It'd be a good weekend for that sort of thing, actually. And in a nutshell, with the North Node entering Pisces, we are being called to align with a higher, more intuitive purpose. This Mars trining Neptune, it gives us the creative and emotional energy to really take that inspired action. Um, I think of this as like a nice cosmic nudge just to dream bigger and act with more heart, more intention. And we're also going to be coming up on a full moon. That's going to be Monday, the 13th. So the emotions may feel more intense over the weekend. And that could be a good thing, actually, in this case, with this Mars trining Neptune. So, maybe there's a big romantic gesture you want to make. This might be a great weekend for that sort of thing. But that's basically what I have to say today. And again, as always, these transits are always a great opportunity to just check in with ourselves. Am I creating a life that is slowly but consistently fulfilling my life purpose. I feel like this what this Capricorn season is especially asking of us. Am I taking one action each day towards that reality? I'm encouraging you to do that. I'm supporting you in that. Also, asking people to join my free school community where they can get ideas around how to do that, where they can get support around that from others as well. So if you're looking for a community to support you on that path, feel free to definitely join. Again, it's free. And I'm really excited about the opportunity just to create a community dialogue where people can really start to talk about these things. And I want to create more ease and flow for people. I want us to be able to move and dance with grace as we create the lives of our dreams and our heart's desires. And I feel like the transits for this weekend is especially encouraging us to do that. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I do not take your time for granted. If you are getting value from this video, feel free to like it, to subscribe to the channel as well. Feel free to share. And I am available for readings as well, and there will be links down below. Again, thank you for your time. Love, peace, and joy to you all. Peacefully yours, Darice.